our more quantity in for you so that you can start thinking and saying hello to spring early. The price on this is $69.84 no matter what size you get, twin, full queen, or king. And the price, as well as 5 easy payments, goes away at the end of the day. 5 months at $13.97, and talking about a really easy way to transform your bedroom. This is a one-stop shop here, H214654. Greg Lawrence, interior designer with 30 years of textile experience, is here to talk with us about this quilt. Welcome. Happy spring to you.
As well.
Want to go through the colors really quickly, and then we'll get into some details. So on the bed is what we have, the lilac and sage combination. Then we also have the taupe and blue, great neutral combo. And then finally we have the blue and green. Just the quilt sold by itself would retail somewhere in the $100 range. You're also getting the tote that you'll be able to use in other ways, and Greg's got some ideas to share with you about that. But sold separately, this would be about $114. You're saving $45 by picking them up today, and don't forget, easy pay goes away at the end of the day.
Isn't this fresh and pretty for spring? So of course you're getting the quilt, and it's 100% cotton on the face. It's a microfiber suede on the reverse in cream on all the colors, and then it has a very light cotton batting. So it's a wonderful layering piece now, but as we get into spring and summer, all you really need are a wonderful pair of sheets and this quilt. So you also get a pair of shams, which are, I think it's nice to have those included because you can, in one fell swoop, change the look of your room. But they also come beautifully packaged in this wonderful tote.
I have 3 weddings. My daughter has 3 friends that are getting married this year. This would be a wonderful shower gift for a new couple starting their first home together. Use it in the guest room. All you got to know is what size bed, full, twin, full, queen, or king. And again, it's an oversized quilt. Really almost works more like a what am I trying to say? Coverlet or a bedspread.
So it doesn't come quite to the floor, but it is more oversized than a regular quilt. So use it as top of bed. And if you have pets or kids or grandkids, this is easy care. So you can machine wash and tumble dry. But I love the detail in the quilt. So it's done in a horizontal way, which gives it, I think, a little bit more modern feel. But then you have these lovely florals. You have little bits of paisley, almost a little foulard men's tie pattern, some scroll work. It's just so fresh and lovely.
It's a whole cloth quilt. Beautiful painted stripes on this with the layers of that gorgeous floral and paisley kind of floating on top of it. So really gender friendly, I think. The lilac has been the fan favorite early in our presentation, but ask about the neutral, which is that taupe blue, and then we also have it in the blue-green combination. It's always nice to refresh your bedding. I think a lot of times, you know, we put the heavy blanket and quilts on for the winter. Not only does it look heavy, but it feels heavy. So now you can lighten up as we get ready to open the windows and let fresh air in and lighten up with color. And instead of painting the walls in your house, adding color to your bed can make a huge difference in your bedroom. This is customer top rated, so our viewers that have purchased this have shared their responses and their thoughts on it. You can find those on QVC.com. Very well made, good quality for the price. I have it in one guest room is what one of our viewers says. So again, you want to transform the guest room, give it a fresh up for under $70. You get the shams and the quilt for that price point.
And the bucket. And I want to show, this is the blue-green combination. I want to give some of these other colors some love. There's also quite a bit of yellow mixed in, and blue and yellow is such a classic combination. I think this can look very coastal. It can look beautiful with wicker. It can look beautiful with an upholstered bed or a brass bed. I also want to show the blue and taupe, because this blue, it's almost a peacock blue or a teal blue, and then it has browns and taupes and little bits of sort of taupey gray, sort of a grayish color. And this would be beautiful if you had mahogany furniture or a cherry sleigh bed maybe. So I think they're chameleons in, you know, the stylistically, that maybe you have shabby chic, maybe you have a very traditional room, maybe you have a very country room. So I think it really depends on the rest of your decor in the feeling of this.
And then think about the fact you also get that tote to coordinate. So if you are putting it in the guest room, that's maybe where you put your guest towels that coordinate, or use that as the little 10-second tidy bag. Whenever I have somebody coming, I call it the 10-second tidy to grab everything and throw it inside and then put it in a closet. Use it in the bathroom that adjoins your master or your guest room to put additional toiletries and those kinds of overflow items in there. But it's really a nice bonus. The quilt, and we use an average price point because we do offer twin, full queen, and king. So of course, the king size is going to cost more because it's a larger quilt, and you'll have the king size sham. So with that average that we're using, $100 for the bed, for the quilt itself, that's a really good deal. And then add to it the tote, which would be another $13. So all told, you're looking at about $114 and change for this set. At retail, we have it for $69.84. But the price on this goes up at the end of the day, as does the Easy Pay.
And I think you can go to those, the barn places, and a lot of those pillow shams are $20 to $25 to $30 a piece. So it's nice to have the additional shams. And unlike Grandma's quilt that you may have inherited, they're often too fragile to use every day, or they mean so much. You don't want anybody to spill ice cream on them or to slosh coffee. So this, just throw in the washing machine, throw in the dryer on low heat, and you will have a beautiful quilt for years. And it is heirloom quality. This cotton is only going to get softer the more you wash it and the more you dry it. Here's that blue and taupe combination. I love how handsome it is. It has some corals in here. It has that sort of tealy peacock blue shade, and then creams and grays.
Well, that is the most limited color choice. So if you want that neutral taupe and blue color, don't wait. Here are the other shades for you, the lilac and the blue. They're all beautiful. I look at these as wonderful quilts, maybe for the big girl bed. As you go from the crib to the next level, you want something that is easy to care for the little guys. This is going to be a beautiful addition, and then they can use that basket maybe for their own 10-second tidy, a place to throw the doll clothes and those kind of things.
Or toys.
Here's the what it looks like on these different styles of beds, and I think again, keep in mind quilting, which is really part of the American history. They will go with any type of home decor, whether it's a little bit more country, a little bit shabby chic. You can still do it in contemporary settings to soften hard lines and edges. Look at that taupe collar combination.
Really,
I love it.
I love that with dark woods. I actually bought that myself this past summer. It's just really a lovely way to do a bedroom. And with the shams, in one fell swoop, you can change a guest room. Maybe you had company this past holiday and the guest room is looking a little shabby. This is a wonderful way to spruce it up, or master the kids' rooms, or just to have a quilt handy.
What a great presentation.
I love with the bow.
Many of us have probably had the opportunity to sample a bottle of wine that was around $70. Imagine a couple of glasses later that bottle is gone, but giving this as a housewarming gift, or this to someone who is starting a home, what a beautiful presentation that they'll be able to use for years to come. Already now 500 of these spoken for, and at this point, if you could use QVC.com or the mobile apps to place your order, we appreciate that. We're a little bit busy on our phone lines. H214-654 is the item number. Size-wise, the twin is 63 by 85. So again, this is going to give you a nice overhang over both sides and ends of the bed. The quilt in the full queen will measure in at 90 by 90, which is also generously sized. And then your king will be 104 by 94. So again, lots of drape over top. And if you want to use this at the foot of the bed on top of, a solid quilt or some other bedding you might have, this would be a great way to bring a pop of color. And I would say, Greg, I would also reverse this.
Yeah, and they're all going to reverse to that soft cream, and this is a difficult color to see on TV because it can blow out the cameras, but it's sort of a French vanilla color, so it's very classic if you just want something neutral and soft. But I love using twins as on a picnic table as a tablecloth, because you can wash and dry that. It's a wonderful idea. Or if you have a big round table, if you order the full queen, which is pretty much square, it'll drape beautifully over a round table. But no matter which color, I think it looks a little different. Laura Ashley made that lilac sage color so popular, that combination. I love the taupe and the blue. with that sort of rich peacock, the bits of coral against that cocoa color, very stylish. And the blue and green, I would almost call this blue and yellow. I think it could look very coastal. I can think it could look very country French. Just fresh. I think we're all longing for spring.
This quilt and all these different patterns and the striping that you see, from the more foulard look to that almost toile type inspiration, these are all printed. And then your channel stitch goes across the bed, so that's where you get the quilt. And after you wash this a couple times, that'll start to get that natural pucker.
It blooms,
the cover is 100% cotton. The backing and the fill are polyester. And again, this means it's an easy care piece so that you can machine wash and tumble dry it. Your storage bin, it comes along with it. That is going to be roughly, you know what, I don't have a size on that. I'm going to say its diameter is probably a good 18 inches.
Probably.
About 12 inches in height. So you'll be able to use that for a lot of different things, to throw toys in, pillows, extra
Knitting,
towels,
magazine.
knitting. Yes.
It's a wonderful little waste paper basket. And a lot of times we zhuzh things up for the camera. This is exactly how it comes out of the box. So it comes ribboned like this. So if you do have a bridal shower, if you do have a housewarming party, if it is somebody's special birthday, maybe somebody's having a 50th birthday or 50th anniversary, and they say, well, we have everything. A wonderful fresh quilt. It's heirloom quality, and every time they use it, they'll think of you.
Yeah,
I love the styling.
H214654 is the item number. Here's your updates. The king size in all color choices is now getting limited. And if you want the lilac sage in the full queen, there are 350 remain. So just to review the colors one more time, let me just clean up a little bit here so you can see it. The lilac and green is what's on the bed. Of course, they all revert to that same kind of beautiful ivory.
Right.
Then we have the blue set with the green accents, or what we should be calling blue and yellow, to your point, Greg. And then here is the taupe and blue combination with a little bit of that peacock. It's a really pretty color combination, very chic. Continue to place your order for this one, H214654. This is the quilt patch. Love the offer, and that you get the basket along with it as well. Continue to stay on the line, and don't forget, the price and the easy pay go away at the end of the day. Thank you so much,
Thank you
Greg.
so much. Have a wonderful afternoon.
All right, so just a quick reminder, we offered and started the show with the Harry Slacken ceramic basket with the two 9-ounce